Hi everyone, it's Saturday again. Welcome to Strategist. My name is Princess Aira, and I'm not the only one in the studio. By my right I have
Sentola.
And by my left
Buhari.
Okay. A lot have been happening in Nigeria presently. So many gas bills from our ex-president Buhari passing to excess today buying Mercedes Benz to our celebrity gas bills. I want to stay right there. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I'm still your beautiful presenter, Princess Aira. Okay, for strategists, we have Buhari passing. So many reactions, but I would like to ask, how do you feel about the news of Buhari passing?
Well, for me, it's not a big deal because death will end it all for everybody. So just be good. Let me say that for now.
That's not very important. Just
yeah.
be good. What do you think? What's your opinion about the whole thing? How do you feel about the news?
My feelings. Initially, the news came greeted with unbelief. That these are one of those news that people always say it's not true, end up not being true. But then, now turned out to be true. It turned out to be true, and I must say it's a mixed reaction for me. It's a mixed reaction. Because it's obvious what he was saying while he was alive, that when he leaves office, we will know he truly did care. And remembering the NSAS episode, these are a few of his legacies anyways. So all put into perspective, I'll say he did his bit. He did his bit. Nobody is perfect. If I'm put in that position, will I do better than him? You can never say. Though we want him to have done this for us, or done that for us, if he didn't do it, like everybody will say, we all have one thing or so to say about it. But he did his bit, and dying at 82. 82 or 83?
82, yeah.
That's not a small feat. I mean, he did live a fulfilled life.
Exactly.
He called me president 2 times.
Twice.
Sorry, president once and head of state once.
Yes.
Really, for me, I can't fault him that much except for the instance. That instance I thought he could have handled it better. But that's the best. He knows how to do it. And like they say, there's no need for us to say ill of the dead. He did love Nigeria because there could have been a lot of things he could have done. Our eyes are open to now.
Yeah.
One of them being the removal of the subsidy. So many commentators said to that move that he is being timid. He should remove the subsidy. He should do this. He should do that. But he kept saying no. He kept holding on. He kept dragging it. And we all see now, if you had turned out to remove it, maybe we would have buying tomato now like 2,000 naira per piece or something, because Nigerian things they hardly come down.
Exactly.
And to those who are saying that people who are having a field day robbing the government on that meeting, even that too, when you compare it to the present time that we are in, you agree that those looks like child play. Looks like child play. I mean, with what is going around now. Anyways, I think it's a wake-up call too for anyone who's a Nigerian president. And look, there is such a thing as an end. We can't continue forever.
Okay, hold on there. Let me face him. Do you see Buhari as a hero or a quiet, a silent observer?
Well, either we like it or not, the role that Buhari has played in Nigeria can never be forgotten. when we talk about the history and all, he has a legacy.
Yes, a very strong one.
So whether we like it or not, he's an hero.
Yes.
Now, it's now depending on individual perspective. So to some individuals, Buhari was a good president.
Yes.
To majority of Nigeria, let me say, he was a bad leader.
Yeah.
My opinion, I can't say it here on camera. But if you ask anybody as a Nigerian, what do you feel, how do you feel about his deeds while he was alive? Everybody will have something to say. So for me, I guess Buhari was a gentle person, a go-getter. And let me, to be sincere, he's passionate about Nigeria.
Yeah, he's passionate.
Now, when I talk about being passionate, you can be passionate about something, but you might not really know how to go about it.
Yeah, let me come in there. I think when there's election going on, people used to put all their energy. I mean, people that are vying for presidency, governorship, and every other thing, they used to put in their energy. I think they have goals, like when I get there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do. And it's very, very easy for one to say that when I get to this particular place, I'm going to do this, I will do that, but when you now get to the place, you now see that there is another, is entirely different from where you're coming from. You might have so many things to conquer, so many things to face, so many things that are not left to exhibit, to achieve what you want, what your dreams have. I feel that's really what is going on in our Nigeria presently.
Yes, that's why I said Buhari.
Because you see a lot of people saying that when I get there, I'll do this, but then when they get there, no.
And that's why Nigerians will always complain about our leaders, that before they get there, they will be, you have that energy, they will be talking about their capacity and all.
Exactly.
But my question is that even as an individual, your set goal, were you able to achieve it? So it is very, very easy for us to be saying our leaders didn't do this. You as a person, were you able to achieve every of your goals? Now, I'm not siding Buhari.
I understand.
I'm just talking generally.
It generally.
You asked me a question that, what is my opinion about Buhari? I said, he was a perfect gentleman. He's passionate about Nigeria. Because the first time, there was this adage that they used to say, oh, Lule.
Yeah.
You know, that trendy.
Yeah.
Yes. For you to be repeating a course over and over. So that alone speaks about his personality. So now let's imagine that he was surrounded with like minds. There is no way that his performance wouldn't have been maybe averagely better. But now, the problem is not just Buhari, but because he was our president, he was our leader, we have to put the blame on him. Now, I'm not saying he did well or he did us bad. I'm just describing his person in my own opinion. But Nigerians would never agree that he is good, or he was bad, or he was good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. The wife said something like his last words were to apologize to Nigerians. How does it sound to you?
Well,
how does it sound to you? Let me face him. How does it sound to you?
I don't know what the wife meant. Maybe you have seen that clip, I would understand better. I know that he did certainly that step on anybody's toe, and he should forgive. And I think that's part of the humility from his own end.
Okay.
Whoever does not understand that is being humble, because the truth is, Margaret Thatcher in one interview was asked, in a clip, in a movie, someone was playing her in a mouthpick, and the person, verbatim, was repeating things she said in the conversation with that person. And that other person was saying back to her that, look, you have ruffled up a lot of people, you've made a lot of people angry. And Margaret Thatcher responded by saying a poem, and I don't know the poem so well. Or the poem, if I may summarize, simply said that if you have not ruffled up any feathers, if you have not stopped some evil people at their track for them to take you as an enemy, you've not done your job. So stepping on people's toe really is not the gross of the matter. And for me, most people put blame on the head. But often and not, we always miss this point. if you are placed today as a minister of education, what was the vision you have before you get to that office? What is that legacy you are striving to leave behind? We have Minister of Education, we have Minister of Health, we have Minister of Communication, we have that of Culture, we have Sport. I remember when exactly the movie of Mandela, the late Mandela, he said he went straight, told the sports people that, look, I want to win this year's World Cup in rugby. And the coach got that mandate and went all the way out. And they won it while they were alive. Mandela used that to rally up the whole nation. If we have a minister of sport who in his mind believe, I want to use either one sport or the other, football, want to win World Cup, I will use that as my legacy that while I was a minister, Nigeria won World Cup. Because the truth, there is nothing stopping Nigeria winning World Cup. Bash me all you want. I believe we have the talent. We have those who could do it. But what we don't have is the will. Because when you put people in charge and he knows that this person is better at number 10 and that number 10 sport, but prefer to put his nephew so that his nephew can be playing ball overseas. How would we win? If we keep doing those nepotism and whatever corruption that we keep doing in our sport, because everybody who's in that sport is really looking out for themselves.
Nice one there. Let me quickly come back to him. What's your opinion about Buhari's last statement?
Well, we can't forget, but God will definitely forgive him. That is the fact that can never be erased.
I feel like he's coming from the place of leadership.
Yes, he's gone now, he's dead. So our reactions still lives on, but that thought and that word alone justify that we are all human. And I'm throwing this to the public that in one way or the other, wherever we are, wherever we might be, let's make sure that we give life the best of us, like he said, the best of us for the moment, because the moment will definitely go.
Yes, it will definitely him. A very nice one. Okay, let's quickly go to DJ CUPPY's Heartbreak. I really love that. At least we're talking about love this time, not politics and not every other thing. You all know who DJ CUPPY is. So I would like to ask you, can money buy love? Let me start from you.
Well, this question is very, very complex. Yes, money can buy love. Money cannot maintain it, yes, and it cannot sustain it. Yes.
Yeah.
You can have money to buy a car, but if you do not probably continue to look for a balance, there is no way you will start begging for fuel, begging for, when you have issues with your car, there is no way. You keep coming back. So you can afford it does not mean that you can maintain it. And something that you cannot even maintain, you can't afford it. So it's possible for you to use your money, to entice a man or a woman to get their attention. But what about sustainability? What about the maintenance? Okay, can money buy emotions? Now, it's obvious now, if truly money can buy love, there would never be broken relationship, broken homes. There's a place of character, there's a place of potential, there's a place of habit, so many things. Can you use money to buy character? You can only use money to buy maybe somebody. I'm not trying to say human being, but there are some things that it has boundaries. So for me, money can buy love, but it cannot sustain it. That's my opinion.
Simple. What's your view?
Money can buy love.
Okay, let's hear your opinion.
Sorry, in context of love that we are talking about, because love varies. I don't want to go into the scriptural aspect. There's what they call agape love. That is the only love that comes from God.
Yes.
But let's talk about the love. Let's be real. The love that this generation is now showing. Love.
There's a love.
I'm not even talking about the Gen Z love. I'm not even talking about the dictionary love. If it is dictionary love, maybe money cannot buy it. But if it is our generational love, or let's say Gen Z love, money can buy Gen Z love.
But then that's not the definition of love. What you are talking about is attention. Love can buy you attention. Love can buy you affection.
Yes, love can buy
People
you
can
affection,
give you
affection.
from their money. For money, they can
Yeah.
give you some process. Because a lot of people who are rich will complain that they will complain that these people in the room and they don't really love me. Everybody is here for something and they can't get. Go and ask those who are rich. They will tell you that I surround myself with people who don't love me. Basically, even if there are people who love them, because they have the money, they won't believe that they love them. They believe that it's what you are here for. This is what you are here for. So, me, I don't think money can buy love. And this story of the CUPPY, is it recent?
Yes, recent.
Recently?
It's recent.
It's
It's recent. So I'll like to ask again. I'd like to ask you: can rich women find real love in Nigeria?
I don't think rich or poor is the issue with love. It is who is the person finding the love from who. Some people who are rich believe they can have whatever they want. And so therefore, they will want to be commanding your love. So if you come from that basis, you would, if that is what you mean by rich women, they will get someone who feign to love them. They will get fake loves. But real love, now, if you put your money where money is and put human character and emotions where it is, definitely a rich person would get love, would find love, because you are a human being. If suddenly your money now is like a lens in your face that you look through to see anybody. Do you have money? Do you have money? Do you have money? And that's how you see everybody. You have few people to interact with. And the people who saw you as human being and wanting to interact with you, you will not give them the chance because of what you are looking through. I have money, you don't have money. But if you let your money be where your money is, not that necessarily that you not start acting poor. That's not what I'm saying. But you're being human. You appreciate human emotions or human emotions. You understand. People say, then you become Mugu. Well, I don't really think you become Mugu. I think you would see and you would have even options. Like a regular person would have options. No, A loves me in this way, B loves me that way. You will see that if you give it time and give it patience and all that. But I'm not of the opinion that because you're rich you can't find love. You can find love, but if you because sometimes some of these rich people lives in highbrow areas. They travel among highbrow friends. They ride in a particular class of airline, which is no longer mingling with you and I again. They make sure they isolate themselves. Why? Because of the perk of having that money. So by yourself, you have excluded yourself from the populace. So
Is it that you excluded yourself from the populace? Yeah. The rich mingle with the rich, just like the poor mingle with the poor.
Yes.
So you are still within your own set of caliber of people.
An environment.
Think it this way. Do you know that Dangote, as rich as he is, the richest man in Africa, still mingles with the poor of the poor? How? They come to his refineries, they come to his companies, they interact, he doesn't just sit up there in his office waiting for them to buy whatever is provided.
Yes, you look at the rate, percentage or the degree.
It comes across
yes, it comes across the poor people. You can't tell me that these rich children you're talking about, they go to club, they have schools, they have everything that we have, WhatsApp group, old school, everything, they have it too. So not that they are isolating themselves from the public.
Their only circle is where they find the love.
Well,
because that's where they expose them to. They go to a particular set of schools, they go to a particular set of clubs, they extend it to a particular airline and class of flight, they attend particular functions and what have you, and therefore they see other people who are not in those things as non-human beings. I don't know if such a person has ever addressed you once, that you made you feel like, what's going on with you? You're nothing more than the blood, bones, and flesh. Yes, you have the money, but doesn't say you are now more than a human being.
Okay, so, I feel you are talking from the angle of men. Now, let me take it from the angle of women, and I want you to follow me deeply. Even in the midst of middle class, you still have some people that are richer, or in our society, you still have some people that are still higher, and you still find some single women that are married, they are supposed to be married, and they are not married, they are practically searching. Now, they are talking about they need to marry, but how? They are having difficulty, and everybody's hungry, there's hungry in the town, everybody's hungry. And every man out there, most men, there are some men out there that are looking for rich ladies, likewise, vice versa, where you see ladies too looking for richer men.
Yes.
Richer men. It's very easier for a lady to get a richer man, but it's difficult for a richer lady to get a husband. So there's this always 10%, there's this always percentage that probably this guy is after my money, which is in fact 80% true.
It favors the ladies the most. Yes.
No, it's not favoring them. That's what she's saying. She's saying that they have difficulty in that department in getting love. So it's not favor, it's now being disfavored.
Yeah.
But the thing for me, I still maintain, the first question was, can money buy love and all that? So long you're not putting the money to buy the love, most men don't see women as something, as someone who has money or not money. That's not what they first see that attract them to the lady. It's always the looks or the manner. Oh, that lady looks beautiful. Let me get to know her. Can I have the number? And then you start acting like earlier than you're looking at me up, down, like.
It might not be that way. It might not be that way.
I'm not saying it's that
there are
way.
some places that men want to live their life with ego. The majority of men want women they can talk to. But when you come from a higher side, a richer side, someone that dominates his own circle, someone that leads, someone that spends his own money, men feel inferior too.
Definitely, and it will
Look at it from that angle too.
It will be very, very hard to, to subject. Most men wouldn't want to subject to that.
Exactly.
But I think the point is this: if you are still going on about love.
Sorry, and the richer guys, they're supposed to approach the richer ladies, the richer single ladies. They want someone that is lesser than them. Most of them want someone that is lesser than them.
Because the head of the home, if it is husband and wife that we are talking about, if it's not something else that is defined by modernity, if it's not something else defined by modern day, the head of the home traditionally is the man. So if the man is going to feel any way, shape or form. I heard a story once about the King of England and the Queen of England, the late Elizabeth, that there was a particular day she took a decision as the Queen of England. The Queen of England then was the supreme leader of England. And took a decision while the husband was there, and the husband, they were talking, and then she stamped her feet down. The guy did not talk. The man did not talk. The man left, went into the bedroom. When the Queen now finished all her duties and everything, wanting to go back to her recluse, knock on the door, the man refused to open. And the woman was like, why are you not say, see, you are the Queen of England outside this door. You come into this place and your head. That is where the problem is once you have money and have control. Can you submit? Most men want to see that if you can submit. But the preaching right now in the society, with most these feminism women, why should I submit? I'm making my money like you're making your money. We're both adults. Why can't I have a say like you're having a say? Must you be a lord over me?
That's still the probability.
You see where the problem
It might not be so.
be.
It might not be so.
Now, coming back to what I said money can buy relationship, but it cannot sustain it. Can buy love, but it can't sustain it. Now, for every environment, there's a determinant. There's a structure. The caliber of people we meet per time is dependent on the environment that we belong to. Like me now, I do not have access to DJ CUPPY. But there are some guys that if they want to see her now, they will see her. Okay, those set of people, can they work things out? And this is where I'm going.
To DJ CUPPY.
To DJ CUPPY.
Okay.
Yes. She's the reference.
Yes.
Yes, she's the reference. What I'm trying to say is that your environment will definitely determine where you will belong, or how you relate, or how you react. So now, to be honest, she'll be averagely meeting people like her standard almost every day.
Almost every day.
And their emotions might not just come to be.
Yeah.
Now, even an average Nigerian, an average man or woman, either you have money or not, you will like someone and someone will not like you in return. So how are we going to have that balance? Now that you are rich, do you think that somebody like me, like this, if I see her, okay, you feel I can just walk up to her and say, hey, I mean, like, it's funny. And that might be that I might be her, understand, but I do not have access to her.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of guys that actually love DJ CUPPY, not because of the money. Let's talk about her appearance alone. Let's talk about her personality.
Her skill.
Her skill. She has a lot.
She has a lot.
No. Wait, hold on. There's an issue in between there that you're creating. All she needs is one person. Not two, not three, not four.
Yes.
A whole lot of guys there loving her or having what is
yes,
but is not of importance. The right person to the right person. But the problem that is hindering, you said one, it could be accessibility.
One.
Yes.
I said it could be an attitudinal issue.
Yes.
Then what could still be there? More than the ideologies of me being who I am, you being who you are. And then there is this issue of those who do not believe in marriage. I don't know.
Now, I guess I will stand on your note of access. Access
is one of it. It cannot be major.
I feel like it's more of access. I feel it's more of access.
The thing is,
no, it's not major. Okay, let me give you this story. Maybe you do not know. Shantizu was interested in DJ CUPPY, but DJ CUPPY turned him down. Shantizu is not a rich guy. He's a topical story of from rocks to bottom, from bottom to top kind of fellow. But he liked DJ CUPPY. I don't know if they weighed by manner and all that, because that too can stand. But he really did went all the way out to try to show his emotions to DJ CUPPY, but it was shut down.
How? That doesn't mean he has access to her. I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about access.
No.
Access.
Do you know who Shantizu is?
You can have
had number one at the point. It was even that same point that DJ CUPPY was doing a DJ thing, DJ series all around. So they definitely mingled in the same circle. They all.
Well, it will still be to an extent.
All you need is one is if I like you, this access.
And for the fact that I'm coming, let me come in there. For the fact that I'm searching, I'm seriously searching, I'm desperately searching, doesn't mean that everything that comes to me, I should grab it.
No, but know fully well that, say for example, DJ CUPPY was, if you understand what I was asking earlier, is it a recent news and all that? DJ CUPPY was at a point in time in the relationship.
Yeah.
If when she's in a relationship and I now decided, I have access to her, we were talking with this for hours, and I felt like, wow, this lady is my kind of person. But she's already in a relationship. There's nothing I can do but to move on. Because I won't be waiting around that, oh, he will break, he will break, he will break. If they marry, you still stay there, they say, he will break, he will break. You're a funny fellow. So you have to move on or so with your life. Then along that line, she broke down, that relationship broke down. She's now single again and searching.
Alright, I currently like this, I love our current state of mentality. Yes, if you have been following up with the copy, you will just like her. I'm talking right now. You like her kind of. Maybe I'm just talking for myself.
Talking about her state now, I feel she's, even if a man approach her, I don't think that she would go in.
That's it. She's
just like,
she's still aware.
Like healing, is it, should I use the word healing or accepting fate?
I think again, there's another problem there in this issue. And that, like you said earlier about society you belong to, even though she's selling herself, her personality and celebrity to us in Africa, in Nigeria, our main circle or the circle she belongs to is not of Nigeria. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
This would be more explained in the local parlance by saying
Not really predominant.
she's actually like an Oyinbo person
Yes,
in her
mentality.
mind,
Yeah.
much more than a Nigerian person. Not saying that she's not Nigerian, she is fully Nigerian.
Yes.
But the way she thinks and the way she talks, the way she.
Her lifestyle.
So, a whole lot of Nigerians that they're exposed to are liking her, but she likes this set of kind of guys. Because the last relationship that I noticed was with one white fellow. Is he white or so?
Yeah.
Fellow who broke up with her and started talking trash about her online and all that. So here you are, you have a great demographic who's liking her. But she is not exposed or she's not disposed to the set of, there are some ladies who says, I don't like this kind of people. Might be another set of problem. So if we are generalizing, because I'm talking of generalizing earlier, and not in specific of the topic, about women rich and looking for love, it's possible, but don't put attitude or money between you and love finding.
I'd like to end this particular discussion of Jacoby on that note. Don't put your love on money
In between you and the love that you find.
Because now love is becoming transactional.
Transactional.
No, it shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't be. But in honesty, do you know that it's becoming?
The thing is not love.
It's not love.
It's just what it is.
So let's round it up because we still have one other interesting gist to talk about. There's this trending video that's been going here and there online, and everybody has been talking about it. Is it about this senior secondary school one student, that's this one student that bought Mercedes Benz, and the parents, they were celebrating it, and the parents were there to celebrating with them. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Should we call it got the money from hustling or Yahoo, like every other person's opinion?
My criticism is not even on Yahoo, if you should ask me. Reason is simple, so that I'm in support of Yahoo. I'm not. But the thing is that this modern day, I found out that there have been a lot of means by which this younger generation, the Alpha, the Gen Z, they have so much opportunities online, monetized, social media, stock, forex trading, bitcoins and what have you.
Blogging.
Then there's the internet.
Lots of freelance jobs.
And freelance jobs. In fact, there's a lot of them. I heard a lot of youngsters are employed by Google to write codes, to do this or do that, security, and so on. But my criticism is the parents rejoicing buying events, which is a very bad investment, choice of investment. And this we see more often with all these Yahoo boys. They make bad choices with investments. They buy these things that wouldn't last long. If from China to America, there are corporations that stand so tall right now in China that you start linking 1, 2, 3, 4 corporations that are very big to one chairman. Because that fellow invested in them. Yeah, go start it, go and start it, go and start it. And they all start big companies now. And whatever that chairman has, these companies now would buy him out over 10 times over. But if he did not put that money down, that company will not start. And China is better off for those investors. Nigeria, we are not thinking of investing into our corporations. We see ourselves struggling. We don't put money into it to better it, to make it grow, to make these businesses bigger. Rather, we'll buy Benz and Lexuses. We'll buy houses. Some houses are here, the prices they sell them, and I would feel like, oh my God, do you know how much this will do in this industry or in that industry that it will make it grow?
I'm coming. Let me hold it there. I'm coming. What's your opinion?
Well, I can't really fault the boys because their knowledge is still on default.
Exactly.
So basically, I'll fault the parents because it's too early to celebrate, it's too early to jubilate. Instead, they need to start thinking, how can they be able to maintain
Business ideas.
the business, to give them a better guidance and structure so that the longevity of their wealth will be, and yes, it will be solidified. So you can't see the Europeans or even the modernized world doing such. How many times have you heard about such story in Europe that no, it's not possible. All of these things means nothing to them. It means nothing to them. Hence, the luxuries, and they already believe they have a typical way of responding to success. But here in Nigeria, in Africa, any small thing online straight up. They don't do that, and that's why it seems that we are still stagnant. We keep repeating this issue. Don't be surprised if something like that comes up again in the next few weeks.
It's definitely
This will not be the first, the second time. So in the next few years, ask them where
the first time we were able to hear of this on Prime because it was posted.
Yes.
Others
There are
buying it.
lots. Yes.
So everybody wants to showcase theirs now.
Even in your local environment, even the Benz is even big. What about little wins? Now I know loads of secondary school students that they flaunt their iPhones and all, and they are proud of the Ozu, the Yahoo that they are doing.
Now you're talking about the Yahoo. I'm more concerned about our girls, because at times, me as a woman, at times if I should estimate what a girl is putting on, a girl of SS3, a girl of SS2, what she's putting on, or a girl that just finished secondary school, what the lady is putting on from head to toe, going to thousands of naira. Thousands of naira, I'm talking about 50s to 100.
Yes, even more than that.
Looking from their head, those long braids, they are beautiful, but come on, which parent is giving their child this? Definitely not. I'll see so many of them using this iPhone 12, and I see their parents using regular Techno, Spark, Techno, and I keep asking myself, who's funding? And there have been a lot of interviews online, all these street regular interviews that they ask them, what are you wearing, this and that, who's sponsoring, and it's heartbreaking. It's breaking, and I feel like social media is, how will I call it, is glamorizing the whole thing. Everybody comes to social media, posts this, and everybody celebrates, and
not everybody do celebrate anyway.
No, it's either they celebrate or they keep quiet.
Majority, yes.
So how many people talk against them? Bad-belly people.
We need to.
They call them bad-belly, right?
We need to speak to ourselves about these things, because Yes, we are now becoming very much impervious to all that talk to ourselves kind of thing because they'll say, how much do you have, what have you achieved? Me, I have this, me, I have that. But unknown to every one of us, we are standing on the same ground, everybody.
Yeah.
If we do not balance it, it will tilt and everyone will fall off. Everywhere we are looking at and they are copying and all wanting to be like, they balanced it. They balanced it. They balanced spending, earning, and what have you. And they let you realize it is not, you see, if you do not take care of it and you misuse it, you'll be the one to regret and to be blamed. The sad part of it is that we are not even going back to our old days. The girls and the boys are into Yahoo in majority, a lot of girls are into Yahoo. A lot of girls are going into hookups, selling the body that they need for the future. What do you use in the future? Sometimes when you see them, yes, they have the bone streets. Sometimes about 2-3 million, some 4 million. Yes, they wear nice wristwatch, and so on and so forth. But the bone straight of today cannot last you 10 years.
Not possible.
But you are living to 50, to 60, to 80. We were talking about Buhari earlier. Live to 83. How many bone straight would have, how many beds would impress him? And he's seen it all. He's seen the wealth of a nation. So we should realize that we should have a better role models. The role models that these younger ones are having is the problem. We should have better role models. Those who have handled money and handled it well. Those who are living life and live it well. They are all around us. Pick one of them and fashion your life. See, a whole lot of them seems to believe that if I don't do what my friend is doing, I can't make it. It's a lie.
I remember when we were growing up, like you said, role models and society, the very way we grow up matters because when we are growing up, we see a lot of our senior ones that are working. You always see them in corporate place. You see them doing one thing that you keep dreaming like, I want to become like that. I want to become like that auntie. I want to become like that. You don't know what they are doing. But from their dressing, the way they talk, the way they relate, you want to be like them. And that will start putting you start guiding yourself. But the problem where we see, hey, Jesus Christ, those girls, my God, it's only God that will keep us in this nation. Let us end the show. Okay. I would like to hear your opinion, your comment, any comment. Let's hear from you, your opinion, your point of view. We would like to hear your comments, share, and we are still growing up here. So whatever you think that we need to improve on, kindly write it down in the comment section. I remain your beautiful host, Princess Aira.
That's all I give you.
My name is Afola Bifora, and I want to see you next time.
Yeah, see you same time next week. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.